Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And yeah, you guys are going to see this tomorrow morning. It is 10 o'clock at night on the 22nd of June. You guys will be seeing this tomorrow. My kid is exhausting. So, and hopefully I will be catching up next week because she's going to be in camp. So, continuing with Rapunzel, we are going to be doing, and I kind of enjoy these, and yes, I did this in ebook. The title of this book is Really Rapunzel Needed a Haircut. The Story of Rapunzel as told by Dam Gothel. It is by Jessica Gunderson and illustrated by Denis Alonso. So this is kind of this is definitely a children's picture book. Again, I did it on my tablet here. And I always enjoy these. Okay, let's look at the villain's point of view, and a lot of times, of course, it's a massive misunderstanding. So this is it's kind of cute. So it starts off with Dam Gothel, who's a witch, and is apparently stuck in a tower. She's like, I used to have friends, I used to have a child, I used to have a garden. And it's like, it all started with this. It's like, I had a beautiful garden, and then my neighbor came by. It's like, my wife wants your radishes. She says she'll die without them, and she's pregnant. And she's like, okay, what will you pay me? Because these will bring me some money at the farmer's market. So he's like, I can give you my kid because I don't have anything else. She's like, okay, well, that will deal with my loneliness issues. So he brings them the child named Rapunzel, and Rapunzel loves radishes. And she eats healthy vegetables for years on end, and she just becomes very much obsessed with her hair, as we can see. And it's red in this story. And then one day, the Dam Gothel hears the neighbors planning to kidnap Rapunzel to steal her hair for wigs. So that's how Rapunzel ends up in the tower. So she locks up Rapunzel in a tower, brings her vegetables, and then it's like, I'm lonely. It's like, okay, I understand that. She's like, what can I do? Bring me a bunch of mirrors, Rapunzel says, and I will be happy. And so Dam Gothel gets her a bunch of mirrors. She shows up, and she's like, I don't need those anymore. I found a boy, and he's been visiting me, so I don't need them anymore. Of course, she gets mad and, is pissed off and cuts her hair. Because it's like, I just dragged a whole bunch of mirrors through town for you up a tower. So she cuts off her hair. And she's like, and of course she apologizes because she's actually a nice person. And it's like, it will grow back. It'll be cool for summer. And Rapunzel doesn't stop crying. So they go home. Because it's, of course, she can't have her hair stolen anymore, so they go home. And she's feeding Rapunzel, and then she sneaks off, goes back to the tower, has a confrontation with the prince, and yells at him, and decides to scare him. She's not really trying to be mean. But then he falls, and he takes the hair with him. So she's now stuck in the tower. And then she hears, it's like, they got married. It's like, I missed the wedding, and I can't get out of the tower. So that's kind of the end of the story. It's very short. It's very, very cute. And I'm always big on looking at it from somebody else's point of view. I believe I've reviewed The True Stories of the Three Little Pigs, which is also a very funny story. But this is very cute. It's a good way for, obviously, younger children to look at a fairy tale from a different character's point of view. In this case, what it amounts to be the bad guy. Only she wasn't. She was trying to protect the child that she was given because the guy who wanted her radishes had no money. She's like, okay, I'm lonely. I'll take a kid. And I'll give you radishes that I could have sold for money. And then the villagers wanted to take her hair. And so she hid her in a tower to protect her from the villagers. And then, gets pissed off because spoiled child makes her go get a bunch of mirrors and drag them up a tower and cuts off her hair. And then takes her back home. And then she gets stuck in the tower because she wants to yell at the prince because he pissed her off. So it's short, it's funny, it's very, very cute. And again, I like the idea of looking at a fairy tale from somebody else's point of view. So highly recommend this. Again, probably better in physical form, but I was desperate. I needed to do this video out, and my kid's exhausting. So, and it's Arizona, and it's summer. And I spend my evenings feeding dolls and doing doll hair. Yeah. Pin curling a doll's hair, American Girl doll's hair is interesting. Next year we'll probably do American Girl doll books, so we will considering the number of American Girl dolls in the next room. So I hope you enjoyed this. Highly recommend the book. Like and subscribe. I will be finishing off Rapunzel in the next week or so, and then moving on to Cinderella. Hopefully I will get those videos done next week, because again, my kid is in camp. So I will, all day. So I will hopefully have time to get that done. So again, like and subscribe, and thank you.